We're coming together here today in the COP18 from different backgrounds. Governments, NGOs, and business. I think we have an obligation to find new solutions and define actions to reduce carbon dioxide emission going forward.
We need to involve the students and we need to involve the new generation that we are responsible for the future.
This really is the essence or at the heart of the inclusive green economy that we as UNEP have been trying to support and to advocate.
The question is, do we have the luxury of those 8 years to sit back and wait for that new treaty to become operational? The answer, of course, is absolutely not.
What UNEP is trying to achieve in Doha in support of the UNFCCC is to raise ambitions within the governments. And I think this is why it's important for us to work outside of the negotiations in collaboration with industry and the private sector in order to move forward the agenda, which may not be moving within the negotiation walls.
We're going to be talking about with our very esteemed panel, public-private partnerships creating effective alliances for building green economies.
Where it used to be the right thing to do environmentally, now firms that are building green are able to justify it from a business standpoint.
Whatever the debates are and whatever the struggles in the negotiations, we are heading for a low-carbon future. And that is as important for governments to realize as it is for businesses to recognize and therefore invest, put technologies forward and make things happen.
The private sector and the civil society pushes governments by force, but it's not the governments that are doing it.
Private partnerships are essential to make this happen because the governments alone cannot make it.
Companies are already moving ahead with their solutions and technologies, and this irrespective of what governments decide or don't decide.
I'm Angela Heron, the editor for Special Projects and Research at HBR.
We just closed our books end of September. I was very happy to see that our revenue with this technology, so the environmental technology, has outgrown everything else.
We're at the beginning of a shift in the role of business vis-a-vis policy in this process.
I think it was a great opportunity for us because I think people can benefit from our products, from efficient lighting products.
How can governments and the private sector work together to scale up deployment? One particular sector, which is the low-efficient lighting sector.
Being part of this event gave us the opportunity to educate them, to ask for their needs. I think it's not only a thing that goes in one direction, it's always good to get information. It was a very good experience so far.
We are here today, this evening, to discuss, of course, innovation and technology.
The forum itself was very interesting. Some very good technical solutions, and I think that's what we need at this moment in time.
Right now we are producing about 240 million tons of grains. So this means you have to double it, it's about 500 million tons of the grains. Now there is a challenge.
Strong suggestions, strong solutions for decision makers from a bottom-up manner.
I think the quality of the people who attend this event definitely add value to what we're doing, and it's very comforting to know that we generate interest in people of such high level who come from so many different backgrounds.
I think we have contributed to building the confidence of a community, whether it is in the private sector or in the public sector, that often is struggling to believe that we can actually make these transitions happen given the state of climate negotiations. And I think that is part of where climate action contributes in so many respects to a sense of awareness.